Kia ora koutou, ko Naomi Takawingawa. Hi everyone, my name is Naomi. So Nick has asked me to share a little bit about goal setting and the process of it. So we were asked to set a goal. My goal was to, at first my goal was to find out more about CBD oil, and that's because our son has severe psoriasis and I wanted to find alternative ways to treatment for that. So this is what I found out in the beginning. I was all ready for it with very little research and education. For me, it was a trend that I had heard had been working, and I had heard that from the people who were proactive about CBD oil. So I thought, that's the way to go, I'm going to do it. Mm-hmm. When I started researching it, I found one, it's very, very expensive. So cost for us is huge because we don't have that much money, unfortunately, to spend on a medication that may or may not work. And in the process, I found out that there's not enough research being done, particularly here in New Zealand. There's lots of research in America and overseas that have been done, but I really need to find out what works best for us. And I think what I need to find out is what works best for us in our country, because we have different environments, different eating habits, different everything. So last week my goal was to, my goal changed from researching to making contact with people with CBD oil. Over this process of goal setting, I've come to find out you plant one seed and you think it's going to be straightforward, when in our case it's not. So, and that's because first the cost is a barrier. The legalities around CBD oil in New Zealand, we don't know enough to make a decision on whether we're going to go forward and use it or not. Also, I would like to get a professional opinion, so I've made an appointment with my doctor to just ask my doctor's opinion. We, as a family, one of our goals were to spend more time together and no screen time, and to go out to a garden. We did that, but it was disastrous. What I found out, that was my goal. So we kind of turned that into, my family consists of myself, our son, and my partner, and so they like watching movies, so we turned that into, let's watch a documentary about CBD oil, which was great. My son didn't appreciate it, but he sat there throughout it, and I think it was an hour and 20 minutes. Very informative. It was from America. But what it gave us is information that CBD oil suppresses appetite, and we don't want that for our son. We don't want to, not that he's got a weight issue, but we want him to lose weight in another way. And so that opened a whole world of, we need to do more research into this, and this is what prompted me to make a appointment with his doctor.
So the process of setting goals and achieving goals is in itself, you've been enjoying the process, and it's been leading you to different places.
Yes, it is evolving, and this is what I love, and I really like how the process is going, because there's a lot more things we as a family need to think about, especially when it comes to legalities. We don't want to put ourselves in a situation where we'll be looked at more, because we may be potentially using or going to use CBD oil, I think.
Cannabis based.
Cannabis based, pretty much. And it's not legal in New Zealand. We're going through stages of it, but
Yeah.
I think it
It's
comes
not known yet, not enough.
Yeah, and it comes with negative connotations. So we don't want to attract any of that for us. So as a family, we need to research more and just find out more. Find out from the people who are pro CBD oil who are against it, just so we know what's going on.
Seems to me that you're enjoying the learning process.
Oh, I think it's fantastic. I really like it because then I can talk to others about it because actually what happened was on Friday, another person said to me, "Oh, how's it going with your CBD oil search?" And I was talking to her about it, and she said, I use this other stuff, and it's an ointment, and it comes from a root of a plant, which is not attached to marijuana or hemp or anything like that. She said, maybe give that a try, and so that's where this has led to. So and it just opens up our world into making, I think more importantly, a wise decision for our family and our son, who will be the person who will be either consuming or applying the CBD oil.
So it sounds like you're going to enjoy the rest of the Now and Next program.
Oh, really, Nick?
Yes.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, I think so. I've enjoyed it so far. It's done so much for me. And even my partner and my son, they're like, "Oh, are you going to your course today?" Because I was playing Uno and I left a little bit late, and I said, "Oh, yeah." So they're even now prompting, and they're excited about it. I think also attending Now and Next, I go back feeling stimulated in a positive way because I've been educated, and then I go back to my family in a better mood.
Fantastic.
Works like that. Thanks, Annick.
Thanks. Kia ora.
Kia ora.